Hey there, everybody. It's me. I'm back again. Like a bad habit or a bad penny, I just keep on coming back. Anyway, couple little things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I have been listening and going through comments and on mostly on Instagram and everything, and I wanted to do, I'm not going to do a review, and it might be kind of like a rant, but mostly what I want to talk about is what, in my opinion, just my opinion, what I think is going to happen in the future in the world of Barbie and dolls and everything in general. And this is just my opinion, what I predict is going to happen, and I've talked about this with a couple of my online friends before. In my opinion, everything has kind of been going downhill for Barbie. Mattel just keeps releasing cheaper and cheaper dolls, worse and worse quality, and people are sick of it. And then, out of the blue, we get the 25th anniversary of Totally Hair Barbie. And she has the amazing, 80s, 90s bend and click knees that everybody loves. Everybody loves the Totally Hair Barbie reproduction. There's only one thing people seem to not really hate. It's more of like it's weird, and that's her bangs. That instead of just being rooted here, they're rooted like back here, and then she has bangs. But that's the only big complaint. Now, everyone's like, I really hope Mattel sees how well these dolls are selling, and I hope Mattel realizes this is what collectors and people want, are dolls that we can play with and that aren't crap. If you spend $25, you're gonna get a doll that's worth the $25 and worth and it's the fun. And I really hope that Mattel does that. But knowing Mattel, they're going to do the whole thing of like, oh, you really love this? You guys are enjoying it? Well, we're going to go completely the opposite direction. Which is like the norm for Mattel. They always do that. If it's, working and people are happy with it, they're like, well, can't have that. People are happy. We're going to have to change some things. Ugh. And it's their business, it's their prerogative, they're going to do what they're going to do. But, in my opinion, this is what I think is going to happen. As we all know, Mattel lost their license with Disney Entertainment to make their dolls and their toys, which was a real big blow to Mattel. Because, they didn't just do, the Disney dolls, they did all their live action movies, all the Marvel stuff, which we all know how much money Marvel movies make. So, this is what I think is going to happen. Because this has happened in the past. Disney has done this in the past. What I think is going to happen is Mattel keeps making these dolls that some of us like them because, we can use the heads and put them on the made-to-move bodies and whatnot. And, they're okay. They're not the best. And their higher-end dolls are not anywhere near like they used to be or should be for what you pay for them. With the exception of Totally Hair Barbie, which we discussed earlier. Now, what I think is going to happen is, I don't know if any of you noticed, but Disney has really stepped up their game in the doll world. And I will show you a for instance right here. Now I've redressed her. This is a Lady Tremaine doll from the live action Cinderella movie. I'm not saying about the face, I'm talking about the body. Disney has stepped their game up hard. You have a doll with rubber knees, with rubber legs that bend and snap like Barbie. And not just that, they're actually very detailed. She has toes. And she even has little ankle bones. And she can wear Barbie shoes and Barbie clothes. What I think is going to happen, and she even has the pivotable arms, so she can have like superstar arms if you want, which are like this. She can do that, or you can just leave her like that. So what I think is going to happen, and it's happened before many times with Disney. Disney wanted to buy Mattel, and Mattel was not interested in selling. They were just like, no. And Disney said, all right, well, if you won't sell to us, we're going to pull our agreement with you. And we're going to, take it to Hasbro. And we've seen, like, I'm not talking crap on Hasbro dolls, but their Disney dolls are not, I don't like them. I mean, you pay $10 for I think it's between $10 to $20 or more for a Hasbro doll. The legs don't bend. Most of the arms aren't jointed except for the big box dolls, like the Belle doll. I know her elbows are jointed and her wrists are jointed and her shoulder. The dolls can sit down, but they're not all they could be. So what I think is going to happen is Mattel is just the stock and everything is just going to continue to go down, and people are going to get more and more disappointed with the products that we're getting. And Disney is going to do what they've always done and they have done in the past, is they're going to come in when Mattel's on its lowest, and they're going to come in and give them an offer way less than what the original offer was. I did not look into it. I heard once it was several $1 billion for the company and for all of its rights, for Barbie, American Girl, everything. And they will come in and swoop up and buy Mattel. Now, a lot of people I know would flip out and be like, oh my God, Disney's going to buy Mattel. Oh no. I don't think it'll necessarily be a bad thing. And here is why I think. If Disney owned Mattel and Barbie, Disney always demands high quality for all their products that has their name on it. They always want the highest quality. If Disney bought Mattel, American Girl, I think, would just go skyrocket in quality control. Plus, there'd be all like every kind of Disney princess outfit and Disney princess American Girl doll you could think of. Every movie, every character, you can buy every American Girl, every Disney character in American Girl form. Just think of all those outfits. That will make $1 billion just in Disneyana for American Girl. Just buckets of money. And then you have Barbie. If Disney owned Barbie, they would, of course, want their dolls to be the highest quality, the best dolls. We would get not just live action movie dolls, but imagine what Disney would do with Barbie. I mean, she could just, I can't even begin to think of what Disney would do to Barbie. I think it would be a good thing. I think it would be great. I think if Disney owned Mattel, I think things would get back on track. I mean, one of the main reasons that I heard, anyway, that one of the main problems that Disney had with Mattel is the quality of the dolls. Because Disney dolls, even when they were with Mattel, were a lot more money. I mean, a lot more. Like when they had the Monster High 5-packs, and I worked at Target, and the 5-packs for Monster High were like, I think they were $99.99. If you bought the between 5 to 7 pack of Disney dolls, $109.99 plus tax. So you always pay a little bit more for Disney, but we do it. Why do people do it? Because it's Disney. But I wouldn't. There was a time where I would have bought Disney dolls, but not the way that Mattel started doing them. Everything had the molded chest plate of a dress, or they all looked exactly the same. They all had those gigantic eyes, which I know their Disney characters have those big eyes, but Mattel kind of went crazy with that. I mean, Ariel looked like someone just scared the crap out of her all the time. And they always did all those stupid ballerina dolls and all those sparkle princesses where, the dress was like 95% glitter and glue. And the minute you touched the dress, you know, you lost half the glitter, and it was all over you and your room, and kids couldn't even enjoy them. And I think if Disney owned Mattel, we wouldn't have so much glue in the damn heads. I mean, look at Lady Tremaine here. Her hair was gelled. It was gelled, but it easily combed out. And look at that. It combed out, and I washed it too. But her hair is still soft. It's pliable. And her head has no glue in it. You can squish her head. There's no glue, no hard residue, and the hair is soft. And you can comb it, and it holds that curl. I mean, granted, the doll is not the best looking girl in the world, but, and I mean, we've all seen the Emma Watson doll. We all know they could have done better, but they were trying to go with a true to life sculpt. I mean, she's supposed to be the live action one, and I get that. But their other dolls, their other Disney Store dolls, are really great quality. I mean, they have really soft hair, really great clothes. They don't skimp on the detail. This doll, this is Lady Tremaine's dress. I mean, look at that. It's actual 3 layers. There's 1, 2, 3 layers of material. There's the black over the top. There's the real velvet flocking on the underneath, and then the green crepe back satin on the bottom. Real velvet skirt. And look at this top. This is real velvet, and then it has glitter. And look, the glitter comes off hardly at all. There's hardly any glitter fallout at all. And it's really good quality, like Barbie used to have. I mean, this is really nice quality. It's actually sewn together. It's not sewn together with that clear plastic string that they use, or even just fused together with heat. They actually sew it. They do really nice work. So I think that if Disney ends up buying Mattel, which I think they will, like I said, I think they're going to get in there when the timing's right, take advantage of Mattel going down the crapper, and Disney going to swoop in and be like, well, we could have saved you. And then if Disney owned Mattel too, they could reintroduce the Ever After High line. And can you imagine what Disney would do with Ever After High? I mean, since Disney has like all the rights to all the, like, a ton of the characters, like the names, like they would have all those names and the Disney characters, they could make the line really good. They could make the whole Ever After High line amazing. And not even that, I mean, we would probably get movies, not to mention what they would do with Monster High. I mean, I would love to go into a Disneyland like I could when I was a kid and find Barbie and find like Monster High dolls. How cool would that be to walk into Disneyland and go over to, like, I don't know, the Haunted Mansion, and have, instead of the Attractionista dolls that they have, you know, yeah, Disney, we saw that you did Attractionistas instead of Fashionistas. You had Attractionistas. I mean, they're cute, but I mean, I would love to go over there and see like Monster High dolls, you know, in the gift shops near the Haunted Mansion. How cool would that be? Go over there and have Spectra Vonda guys dressed up in, like, you know, Haunted Mansion garb and all in Victorian outfits. That would be awesome. I mean, who's with me on this? I think it would be amazing to see. That's just me. But I think it would just be completely stunning to see that. And I would love to see what Disney would do if they owned Mattel, which I think they're going to end up doing. I mean, count my words. Disney has done this in the past. They did it with George Lucas. They've done it with Marvel. They've done it with, God, what else? They've done it with a lot of things. You know, you don't turn Disney down. If Disney wants to buy your company, you know, if you don't sell it to them right the first time, they're going to wait. Something happens, you know, like the quality of product goes down, and Disney swoops in, like, well, we own you now. I think it'll be a good thing if Disney owned Mattel. I would love to see what they would do. I mean, I got my first American Girl doll. I would gladly spend $60 or more on a full-fledged like Belle dress from Beauty and Beast. I mean, I know Disney and I know American Girl quality now. I know they would go all out on a dress for Beauty and Beast. Even if it was $100, I would buy that dress to have all those layers and all that material. It would be gorgeous. Can you just imagine what Mattel, Disney-owned company like Mattel, if Disney owned it, the quality of American Girl doll Barbie? I mean, God. Ooh, can you imagine if instead of like the Disney store dolls, like they have now, like the 17-inch collector ones, you go into the park and you have 18 to 17-inch collector Barbies just for the theme park? Oh, I would, God, I would go broke even more than I am now. I would love to have a 17 to 18-inch Barbie that is a collector version back when Barbie was like, if Disney does it right. I can't even begin. It just gets me too doll excited. I would love to see what they would do. So I'm gonna stop there because I'm geeking myself out too much, and I love you guys. Thank you for listening to my inane rambling. Let's see where it goes. I really think that Disney is going to end up owning Mattel, and if they do, I really don't think it's going to be a bad thing. I think it's going to be an amazing thing. I think they're going to do wonderful work, just because that's what they normally do. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I love you all. Please be safe, be responsible tonight or today if you're partying. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody, for all my subscribers. Please find me on Instagram, Matthews3867. And follow me. I'll follow you back if you follow me. I always follow people back. If you subscribe to me here, I'll subscribe to you as well. Yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. Bye.